So that, I think, brings us on to the sort of key thing we're talking about, which is the trend of tax professionals moving more into advisory services. You spend a lot of time with our customers. How are you seeing that reflected in the conversations you have with them?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I mean, obviously there are many different types of firms, many different sizes of firms, and they're all varying their approach very differently. So obviously there are lots of larger firms that have always offered compliance, and they almost do it as a kind of part of a lead generation process.
Yeah.
So they do their compliance work with their clients, and whilst they're doing that, they look for opportunities to go and sell advisory work. With smaller firms, I think, that have traditionally done compliance work, they're potentially seeing some of their fees being challenged because of some of this behaviour. Because if those larger firms aren't necessarily looking to make the margin on that compliance work, they can offer it at cheaper and cheaper rates. And if someone down the road is charging like £200 to do a tax return, it becomes hard for you to then go and charge additionally for it.
Yeah, and we're seeing, I think, also at the other end, the squeeze. I mean, you can see adverts, we'll do your tax for 50 quid or whatever it is. And you do really wonder what those people are offering other than just putting the numbers in the right box for you, or let's hope they put them in the right box for you. And so if you like the old-fashioned good firm that's doing day-to-day in and out compliance work, I think is being squeezed at both sides. And as we talked about earlier, technology makes a big difference. That I found doing my tax return this year, which is relatively straightforward, the HMRC system is actually pretty good once you're into it. It's pre-populated, and you only have to answer one question at a time, which is much better than that intimidating form. And I used to find it intimidating. I used to advise on this, pages and pages of questions. You think, oh, I don't really want to engage with this.